There's a new show on telly, Jimmy, called The X Factor.
Did you ever watch The X Factor?
I watched it until the judges' houses this year, and I thought, I'll give it a go. And then they sent Paul home, and Louis might as well just gone, oh, well, I've heard y'all sing, but I'm going to pick the youngest and the ones that'll go on the posters there on the bedroom walls. It was absolute bullshit that Paul went home, and that's my serious answer. I think Paul had the best voice in the competition. They told him that in the first round, and now what they're going to do is to go, oh, come back next year. I hope he does with an Uzi.
Miles, do you watch X Factor?
Yeah, very, very big fan. I mean, essentially, it's Bake Off without ovens. It's a bit sort of samey, isn't it? It's people standing and singing. Sometimes they go up and down. I sort of feel that it's ready for something else, and I would really get behind, you know, like if they had a proper brass band on or something like that. What that programme really needs is a decent trombonist.
Helen, who's your favourite judge? Who do you like?
Favourite judge?
Favourite judge?
Nobody's got a favourite judge.
Oh, probably Justice Edie.
Yeah.
On the X Factor, who's your favourite judge on the X Factor?
Yeah.
I think Nicole does a really good job, and also she's amazing.
Nicole singer.
Yeah, she's good. Yeah.
Yeah, she's definitely got something.
Yeah, I like Nicole. And they brought Sharon Osbourne back, which is
I know,
quite surprising,
from the
actually.
dead, by the looks of it. It's a medical miracle that they've got
Why
her.
have they got a wind cannon just aimed at her?
Henning, do you watch X Factor?
No, I must admit I haven't watched it. Strange concept, isn't it, going on a reality TV show? Because the people, essentially, what they end up with, they end in a situation where they'll be temporarily too well-known to take public transport, but because it's unwaged, they're still too poor to travel by cab. And that is the real sob story for me in that whole context.
Well, a leading psychologist this week claims the X Factor producers are deliberately creating cruel twists because viewers have become immune to sob stories.
I'm bored of them. I mean, what sort of person uses a sob story to get on television and become famous?
Oh, it's Yasser Arafat.
Yasser Arafat there.
So I can't really see the monitor very well. I just assumed he was there.
Simon Cowell. The picture of Simon Cowell taking a picture of himself.
OK, you've chosen the selfie there. A recent survey revealed that British people take 35 million selfies a month. So we asked our studio audience, do people take too many pictures of themselves? Yes or no?
I would say no.
Are you aware of how many pictures you take of yourself in the average week?
Well, all girls do my age. Like, you know, when you're going out, before you go out, you take lots of pictures and stuff. I mean, if I look at Instagram, I can look at my account, and there's loads of all my friends, and there's loads of things, and everyone's got selfies.
Let's have a look at some of the pictures of you recently. Have you put on weight since that was taken?
No, there's an art to it.
Do you take many pictures of yourself, Miles?
I've knocked a few out.
Miles, 1 in 8 people admit to taking sexy selfies.
Yeah?
Are you one of those?
Listen, if it comes out sexy, it comes out sexy. I'm not... I just think of them as photos.
This is my favourite ever selfie of all time. So in 2011, a macaque monkey took a selfie after wildlife photographer David Slater left his camera unattended. Here's the selfie taken by a monkey of himself.
Is that for real?
That is for real, yeah. He left his camera out and the monkeys got hold of it.
Really?
That's a genuine thing. Here's another incredible selfie. See if you recognise anyone from this photo.
No, not really.
The guy on the left is the Pope.
What?
Some kids took a little selfie with him, which I think is a modern thing for the Pope to do.
I did it on their phone or his, because he's got the Pope mobile, hasn't he? I keep reading it.
John, you took a selfie this week. Can you talk me through what was going on there? I mean...
This week...
What happened?
That was my New Year's party. I had a beard, and I decided that throughout the evening I would shave the beard off in instalments as a little treat for my guests. That was the penultimate stage, and they call that the monkey tail beard. and it looks like a monkey tail.
Oh, yeah. We've got one of your selfies. Don't worry about that.
What?
We've got a selfie of you. Let's have a look.
I'll tell you what.
What was that for?
It was for... I did, like, a documentary on weight loss. So it was to illustrate my weight loss and also the last one to send to a couple of people, you know what I mean?
You look really good.
Oh, thank you. You can follow me on Instagram if you like. I already follow you.
I'll follow you back.
Brilliant.
This week, the new president of the RSPB encouraged people to eat animals killed by the roadside. So we asked our studio audience, would you eat roadkill, yes or no?
At the moment, yeah, I would eat it raw off the pavement. I haven't eaten meat for a while and I'm gagging for some. So if it died by accident or of laughter, I will eat it raw. I've eaten flies when I've been on my bike.
Well, it depends on where you live, isn't it? Like, if you live in America, of course you eat roadkill. Because you drive into bears or moose or... So, like, proper big animals where there is a good steak on them. But over here, essentially, well, all you have is hedgehogs or something, and there's just nothing on them. So, and then just squashed into the tarmac, and so it's more road than kill.
What was worse, the camel toe or the anus?
I can't remember, but when you watch it back, you're like, oh, don't be soft, like, it can't be that bad. But actually, when you're doing it, it's horrific.
What did it taste like once?
I can never actually eat any more, like, turkey or chicken sandwiches because it just reminds me of that.
I've never heard anyone say that before. I ate a thing that tasted like chicken, so it's put me off chicken. Normally they just go, it wasn't that bad, it tasted like chicken.
No, but like a minging chicken, like...
Minging chicken.
You don't think it'd be a good new flavour of crisp?
No, it would be vile.
Camel toe.
What about the ostrich anus? How was that?
I can't actually remember what it tasted like.
Probably like normal anus.
Would you eat roadkill?
Well, it's hard for me to eat roadkill because I've got a sweet tooth. So unless I would run over a trifle.
Oh, would you eat roadkill?
Nah, but then I'm kind of a stickler for it, like, I'm the sort of person who won't eat meat that's cooked on the dirty George Foreman.
On the dirty George Foreman?
You know, like the little grills.
It cleans itself, the George Foreman.
Doesn't in my house.
People come in when you leave the room and do that, but it's not self-cleaning. Cleans itself, a house, doesn't it? I find. I just leave, I come back, everything's clean.
Worst thing about camping? What do you think, Sean?
You can't pretend you're out when the Jehovah's Witnesses come round. They can see the silhouette. They can see the silhouette of you creeping round inside the tent.
Sean, you go camping quite a lot. What do you like about it?
What do I like about it?
What's the attraction?
It's cheap. No, I like going to the toilet and everyone knows what you're going to do. A toilet roll in your hand.
Because it's weird telling people on the way.
Yeah.
In a regular hotel, I'll stop people and say, "You'll never guess where I'm going. Well, I haven't got a toilet roll to prove it."
I just need to walk around, go past every tent, go, oh, I've got my toilet roll here, and I'm headed over there.
I think we know what's going on.
Yeah. Everybody, me, off the telly, I'm going to the toilet.
John, do you go camping?
No, I tried it. I like the idea of being in the wilderness, but then I find out how scared I am of everything. Everything pretty much from a worm upwards. I'm pretty scared of. Sleeping in a wet, don't like that. And just the general loneliness.
The general loneliness, how's that different from home?
Because there's a telly at home and I can have the voices. Put my DVD on and pretend, oh, I'm going to sleep in my bar in New York. Where everybody knows my name.